I recently showed you guys my Alma BB in the indigo color in epi leather, and I got a slew of questions after that video, so I thought I would just come on real quick, answer some of the questions, and just show you bits and pieces of other things that will fit, what maybe will not fit, and what bags this compares to in size, and what it looks like next to bags that you might already own or have seen in person so that you can get a better idea of the size. So that's the plan for this video. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, and that's what we're gonna do. So first of all, I'm talking about the size, and it is the BB, and it is not a large bag, but it's not too tiny either. And the bag that I guess I could most compare this to that you might have, a friend is borrowing mine, so I don't have it with me, but it is very similar, I think a little bit bigger, but I'm not sure about that, to the Gucci Soho Disco bag, which I've got to say is not my favorite bag in the world. I don't know why, because it's a great bag. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, but for some reason I don't reach for it, which is why I let my friend borrow it, because I'm just not using it. So anyway, I feel like a similar amount of things would fit in there, but maybe a little bit more because this is taller and you have a little bit of this space to utilize up at the top. But basically, let's just start with the fact that this is the BB. It is the smaller one. It's an indigo. It's got the silver hardware, which I love, navy with silver. I mean, that's kind of half my wardrobe is that, which is why I chose this color. When you open it up, if you're unfamiliar, it does open with the zip coming all the way down both sides. It has a double zipper. And when you open, all the things do not spill out the side because you have this gusset right here that comes up to this point. So anything below this, where it starts to curve in, is secure in there with this gusset, which is a really nice thing to have. So this is basically the interior with the one slip pocket right here. I many times use that slip pocket as a wallet. I just put a debit card, my driver's license, and some bills folded, maybe a credit card, and stick that right in there, good to go. So you don't even really need to use a wallet with this, but I have several to show you what fits. So anyway, my point is though, that the main bulk of the bag is from here down. Once you get anything up the top, you really have to kind of stack it a little bit toward the middle so that you can get the zip that comes up and over. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's straight. So there is a bit of balancing, which is fine for like your sunglasses, your car keys, whatever you're balancing on top. Not really balancing, but you know what I mean, setting in the middle of the top of the items you already have down in the bottom. So there is that to consider. It works beautifully crossbody, it works beautifully shoulder. The strap does not have an adjustment. That was one of the questions I got. It does not have an adjustment to it, so it just falls where it falls. And on me, that would be right here. So see, it's just kind of falling right here at the hip, and it's perfect that way for me. So that's that. I do tend to carry it a lot, either like this or in the crook of my arm as I'm just heading out the door. It's so light, it's simple, easy to use. So that is the main bits of the bag. Now, how does this compare in size? I already mentioned the Gucci Soho Disco. I think one that's sort of a good thing to compare it to, if you have or have seen the Chanel Mini Rectangular. It is a similar type size in the width. The Mini is a little not as deep. This is deeper at the bottom, but again, this triangles up, so you lose some space as it's going up to the top, but it's not a big deal. And then, of course, the BB has this extra room at the top. So yes, the BB does fit more than the Chanel Mini Rectangular, but you get the idea of size if you have or have seen either one of those. So there's that. Now, for anyone who has a Speedy 25, I have a really older one in epi. They made these in all sorts of epi colors with the sideways epi. I think this was 2006 possibly. I don't remember, but I love this bag, but this is the only 25 I have. Let's see if it says on there. I don't know where the date code is in here. Anyway, this is a 25, and this is the BB. So Speedy 25 next to a BB. You get the idea there. Obviously, you'd fit way more in the Speedy 25 than you would in the BB. This definitely gives you an indication of the differences and similarities there. Now the opening on a 25 sometimes can get a little tight getting into. I do believe that with the zipper going down the sides on the BB, even though it is a kind of a smaller across this way, it definitely is easy to get in and out of because the zipper goes down the sides. So there is that also. I just love epi leather, just love it. I think it's beautiful. So that's how it compares to 25. Many people have a Speedy 30, and obviously there's no comparison, but it gives you an idea side by side the size you're dealing with if you're familiar with a Speedy 30. Okay, you can pretty much fit this inside this. If it wouldn't, well, it probably would actually. I don't think I want to do it. Well, I think you could wedge it down in there. Not that anyone would want to. I really don't know why that's important, but anyway, there's your comparison there. Okay, anyone who has a toiletry 26, there's no way that's fitting in this bag. Could be the other way around, but here's the difference there. Okay, toiletry 19. If you have a toiletry 19, this gives you a general idea. I keep looking at my monitor to make sure I'm showing you what I need to be showing you. In case I'm not really looking at you, I'm so sorry. But that's the deal there. And you know, I've never tried to fit this in there, but I think it would maybe go, no, not, well, yeah, okay, it does go inside. But for no reason or purpose, because really you're just using up the whole bag of that, so. But it does go inside without being able to zip, because it hits the corners there. So there's that. Now, let's see, what else do we have to show? If you are familiar or have a pochette accessoire, the accessory pouch that they're no longer making, I believe, they came in all sorts of canvases, and they did have them in epi. But you know the bag, it has the leather handle, this size. Here's how that compares side by side, so you can get an idea. So this one might actually fit inside. Again, I don't know why you'd want to. Well, it certainly does, and I believe this would zip. But it does take up the majority of the interior of the bag. And it does zip, actually. So that is the pochette accessoire inside. And now let's see what that does for the extra room in there. You could fit a few things down the side here, if you wanted to. And maybe a pair of sunglasses or car keys on top there. So that would work if you really wanted to do so. But again, it pretty much takes up the entire interior of the bag. Now, the mini pochette is a perfect little size for this bag, for the Alma BB. If you're familiar at all with the mini pochette, and this is how that compares to the accessoire. This is a great little catch-all for lip products, medications, whatever you need to throw in your bag so it's not all down the bottom just rumbling around. And that of course fits beautifully in there with lots and lots of room to spare. Okay. And keeping with the larger to the smaller, we have a full-size wallet. This is a Sarah full-size wallet, empty, but there you have it. And this does fit down in the bag, quite lovely, with room to spare. Not a lot, because you're using up a lot of it with the wallet, but if most of the things that you need to carry you want to put in here, you certainly can. If you have an iPhone 6, that even fits in the wallet, which would then also fit in the bag. And you would have extra room too. Okay, so then, let's get that all out. Let's go with a smaller sized wallet. We're gonna go with a Victorine. It is a full wallet with everything you need, including a coin place, lots of cards and cash and so forth. So it's a full wallet. It obviously fits beautifully down in there with tons of room to spare. And then of course, the key goes right in there beautifully. I did have one specific question. A lady was asking if she has a small wallet. Let's just say it's a full-size, smaller type wallet, like a Victorine, and she has reading glasses and sunglasses. Would they both all fit? Yes, they would. This actually has my sunglasses in there. The other one is empty at the moment, but you can see where they do definitely fit. All right, the Victorine is in there. Here would be one set of glasses, pair of glasses, and another pair of glasses. They do fit with some room to spare. And again, car keys on top. There's some room down the side for some lip products, tissues, medication, whatever you want to do. There's some space down in here. And like I say, car keys on top, fits beautifully. You would be able to do that very, very well. Not a problem whatsoever. You could put something in here. Yeah. So that is that. Let me see, what other kind of configuration could we use? Generally speaking, as I showed in my other video, I carry a wallet with me, which is full size, but it's a full wallet, but not your longer full size wallet. So a full wallet, my pochette accessoire, no, my mini pochette, usually a key, and that has my P.O. box and like car key attached. Just one thing I need, and then I usually need sunglasses. So these are the ones that have my sunglasses in. And again, there's still room to spare on top. If you want to just set something on that little bit right here, you certainly can, without any issues of misshaping the zip or whatever. So it's all good. Loving this bag. So if I missed any questions on sizing, please let me know. Ask me down in the comments, whatever you'd like. I try to show as many mixes and matches as I can to just give you an idea. If you have a specific question of a specific item that I may not have, try to imagine that whatever item you're thinking about might be the same size as something I showed, and then you can use that information to try to figure out whether this would work or not. So that is what I have for you. I truly hope that you enjoyed this and this answered some of your questions. And I believe I will be doing quite a few different luxury bag videos coming up fairly soon, because I've been getting a lot of questions and it's about time I answered them. So be looking for that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you'll be sure to see those. And I will see you guys again real soon. Thanks. Bye.